and hang out, just try to see if we can actually do this, you know what I'm saying, the right kind of way. Because, you know what I'm saying, we giving a chance for Periscopes to actually load up. But trying to see if I can do this screen thing. If I can't, I appreciate everybody that's following me, period. Because, you know what I'm saying, we really rocking and rolling, and it's really getting closer and closer to having 72,000 followers on Twitter. That's big. That's real big. I ain't never had that many followers before on Twitter. And the reason why it's so big is because we talking about live followers. We talking about active people. We talking about, honestly, what is it, almost 2,000 followers this month. So, yeah, that's a real big deal. I mean, you think about 2,000 people in one room. That's a real big deal. So I just want to say I appreciate all of y'all for, you know what I'm saying, all of y'all support. I'm really going to try to figure out a way to get this on a more regular basis. But, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I don't know. I feel like half the time when I'm talking to y'all, I want to make sure it's epic and monumental and all that kind of stuff and event changing and all that. But I mean, I really can't say nothing about nobody and nothing to nobody because, honestly, when it comes down to it, this whole music thing has been something that I've had a passion for a long time. And, you know, I guess this just is my opportunity to really have that platform to share with the world. I mean, I really can just say I'm thankful that I get the opportunity to share with people the only way I know how. So all I can really tell you is that I hope for y'all's sake, you know what I'm saying, y'all get a chance to see this. I'm still trying to figure everything out and really get it down to the point where I can actually get it all up the way I want it to. I'm actually getting on YouTube right now to see if I can catch the delay. And I see it, so I know it's working. See, I'm going to have to bear with me for a few minutes because I'm actually going to try to see if I can shoot this off to the world. Yeah, just got to bear with me for a moment. Going old school on them boys. Yeah, it's kind of dope to see yourself in real time and have that time lagging. That's crazy. Because I can see myself talking about myself as if I'm in the past. Yeah, it's just so, I don't know. I should be used to it, right? I like Back to the Future, so connection. Yeah, whatever. Why not? All right. So anyway, the quality seems like it's degraded every single time that I look at it because it looks like a recording of a recording. So let me be the first to just say, like I said, I appreciate y'all for all y'all support, everything y'all doing for me, everything that y'all been doing. I'm actually going to try to see what I can do to get some things going really, really quickly because honestly, I put back the mixtape on purpose because I really wanted to just focus on doing the album. Because, you know, sometimes you get people say, you know, you get a lot of adoration for everything that you do. I mean, and I understand when people tell me that, but I don't see it. I don't feel the adoration. I don't really understand when, you know, they say it's a lot of people that like your music and everything until I get the responses from y'all. I mean, y'all is the opportunity for me to really get that chance to see that it's love out there. So when y'all tell me things, when y'all let me know how y'all feel about things, good, bad, positive, negative, whatever y'all want to say, I appreciate all of it. I definitely read all the emails. I mean, I was trying to show y'all my email right now because last time I got on Twitter, I think this morning I probably had about 20 new followers that I can think of. And then I went back on, I had 30 new followers. and I just jumped on that mug just a second ago and had 250 new followers. So let me just say I appreciate every single one of y'all. That ain't just me. That's y'all. We all working together to make this thing happen. So I know it's definitely something that I really can see is really moving in the right direction. Now, at the same time, I'm also making sure that I let y'all know that it ain't a game. I'm definitely over here working hard, definitely over here putting in all of my time, my effort, my ideas, my free time, whatever I can come up with, just so I can make sure that, you know what I'm saying, I can finally build myself to that point. Because honestly, I think it'd be a lot of things that I wish that I could do with my music that I feel like if I just work hard enough, I would be able to do. I mean, I would love to work, you know what I'm saying, sit down and chop it up with TLC, do a song with them. I love to sit down with Timbaland, you know what I'm saying, and do a song with him. I definitely would love to do a song with Dr. Dre. Who wouldn't? But Phil Collins, I mean, Sade, I mean, Ozzy Brothers, I mean, you know what I'm saying, really just get in there and see what I can actually make happen. Not just work with songs that's already made and hits that's already done. Like work with the legends themselves and try to construct something that hasn't been done until we do it. But no, I feel like everything is what it is or because it is what it's supposed to be. And I know that probably is like up and over for some people and some people get it just like that. But what I'm trying to say in so many words is that everything has a time and a place. So for right now, I think the best move for me is really going to be a couple of different moves all at the same time. We really going to space them out just to make sure everybody get it. But, you know, just bear with me because I know it's going to be like I'm putting out the same music over and over again, but it's all for a purpose. Don't get me wrong. The albums are going to be completely different. The albums are going to be completely separate because as an independent artist, when you're releasing mixtapes, you're releasing albums, it's very important that they have a distinctive sound. So that's something I'm definitely going to be focused on, making sure that the albums all have a tailor-made sound to them. Mixtapes will definitely be my best work that I possibly can provide, but I know over somebody else's beat, which I know I'm probably letting the cat out the bag in that sense, is really going to be, you know what I'm saying, it's going to kind of play towards that beat, if you feel me. But otherwise, I also want to say that I want to make sure that even though it's a blended sound, it's always going to be original tracks, as many as I possibly can provide. So that way when y'all getting the material for free, you know what I'm saying, you know it's my best effort. But at the same time, I'm a man of my word. And ever since I was 14 years old, I always picture myself releasing the album every year. Now, obviously, I got a lot of time to make up for. I got a lot of music in me. I got a lot of things to talk about. I got a lot of stuff to go over. And at this point, I feel like I don't care what the result is. I mean, I just want to make sure it's out there in the world. I want to make sure it's doing what it's supposed to do, which is reaching out to the people, which is getting out there in the right kind of way, which is touching people and giving the people an opportunity to feel what they need to feel, make you laugh, make you cry, give you hope, give you, you know, saying anything that I can possibly put out there in the most positive kind of way, making sure you understand, you know what I'm saying, when you go through those situations, you ain't the only one. That's one thing I've always tried to do with my music. And I guess what I'm trying to say in so many words is that I'm doing this recording just because I don't know what other way I can do that's going to be a more direct way for me to be able to communicate with y'all. And take it like this. When I reach out to your direct messenger on Twitter, when I send you an email or something like that, it's not like I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, run up on you or whatever the case or however you want to look at it. I'm the kind of person, I don't believe in fame or success. I think that the only way you're going to get fame and success in the world is if you're working on it, even if you got it. Because when you got it, the illusion of having success is believing that you have success. And I know how crazy that sounds to some people, but that's just how I think. I think that success is made by making success. In other words, you're always working for where you want to go. And I know that sounds like, you know, it's a never-ending infinity, but that's what life is. Life goes on. Life goes on forever. So if you're not working for what you want, then what are you doing? Honestly. So that's just how I look at it. You know, take it for what it's worth. But that's how I want it to be. So I don't care if this video get 1 view, if you get 1,000,000 views. I mean, I think y'all should, but either way, I wanted to get out to the people in a way where I know it's really going to be the most effective. So if you see this video, share it to your direct messenger, or you see it shared on your timeline or something like that. Just do me a favor and pass it on to your partner, to your friend, to your neighbor, somebody like that, so that way we can all be on one page. So that way we can bring in some new people, new areas that can support as well, because I feel like I want this to be a movement in the sense of me being able to produce music, put it out there, get on the road, go take it where it need to go, get paid enough money to live, to feed my family, to take care of everything, and then get right back out there and do it all again and just keep it going. That way it turns into a situation to where paying it forward takes on the kind of light that I want it to be. I want to give away $1,000. I've tried to do that several times, but it didn't happen. I want to put the album out. I tried that several times. Didn't feel right. So at this point, I'm leaving it in the hands of God. I prayed about it, and I'm just going to work my way through everything, do my release, push it as hard as I possibly can for the year, and just do my numbers. I mean, I got a goal. I feel like a reasonable number to get it out there is a reasonable number to do. But that's not where I'm stopping it. I mean, I could say I want 20,000 records sold this year, CDs. But honestly, I think it's better just to shoot for 1,000,000 and see where we fall, right? Because if you shoot for the moon, you're going to get a lot further if you're shooting for the ground. So that's my thing. And I mean, I felt like that on every single CD I've ever put out. So I guess if anybody's ever wondering, do I ever feel disappointed, ashamed, or embarrassed of anything I ever put out? No. I mean, I feel like stuff like this, CDs like this, when I put them out, when I release them to the world, that's my heart. Those are my thoughts, my feelings at the time. Those are the things that I was thinking about at that moment. And to be embarrassed by something that you feel a certain kind of way about. If you do better in the future, then that's a matter of opinion. It's a matter of perception. It's a matter of perspective. And I feel like my perspective has grown. So naturally, the music I make is going to grow with it. And that's all I've ever tried to do. Just try to make sure that I put out whatever is true to me at that time. And if it's real, then you can feel it. But if it's 100% fake, you're going to know it. So you say what you want to say about it, but you listen to the CD, and when you hear it, it's 100% me. So everything that I feel, everything that I say, where I'm coming from, if it sounds frustrated, it's because I was frustrated. If it sounds like I'm angry, it's because I was angry. If it sounds like it's contradictory, it's because I was probably contradicting myself at the time. I mean, when you go through a certain kind of feeling, but you battle that feeling, then it comes out on the record, and it sounds like you battling against yourself. And sometimes that's the way it goes. That's how it comes out. But happy Saturday to everybody. Happy late Thanksgiving. Happy early holidays. Happy early Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa, New Year's, and 2016 almost here. I'm just ready to do what I can to make it work, man. And I feel like, what I'm saying, these next 5 years are going to be the next special 5 years that I possibly can give to anything that I could possibly do. Whether I do a record deal or something like that, it's really just about making sure that we put out good, high quality, classic music. So I'm still going to release music on SoundCloud. I'm still going to release music on DatPiff. I'm very leery about releasing music to anybody else. So no disrespect towards any mixtape websites or anybody else. It ain't nothing personal towards you. I got a plan. I feel like I want to have that plan. And I feel like the companies that I mess with is the companies that have had my back since day one. I remember the day that DatPiff actually sent me an email on MySpace and, let me know that they got this site. Let me know that if I want to use it, I can. I remember when Say Now sent me an email. You know what I'm saying? That was way back. And it was crazy because I was like, how in the world did they find me? But they found me. They sent me a contact. So I was like, cool. That's just how I feel like I mess with people. If we have a relationship and our relationship is deep, then it's there. It's 100%. I'm not going to waver. I'm not going to be fickle about it. I'm here with you to the day you fall. And I'm still going to support you long after if I feel like it was a real relationship. That's why I'm on here. I mean, I could say what I want to say. But as far as I'm concerned, I started out on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, spread around to a couple other websites, but I'm always going to come back to my sources. So this is a lot of this stuff I'm doing is going to end up on playrubber.biz, playrubber.com now, just to make sure that I give y'all exactly what I feel as often as I possibly can. So be expecting a lot more of these. Be expecting me to really do everything I can to make sure that y'all get a clear, full understanding about where I'm coming from. And you know what I'm saying, we're gonna really try to get it done and do whatever we gotta do to make it happen and make sure that everybody is on the same page while we're doing this whole thing, while we're getting this movie made or making everything work the way it's supposed to be. So I appreciate everybody for the support. I guess I'm gonna let this go because I don't know how the hell long I've been on here. I got some work to do tonight, so I'm gonna get to that. But I'll let your boy. If I can find the phone number that you can call me on, you can call me. If you know the number, give me a call. Otherwise, hit me at playrapidmusic@gmail.com and I will reply. Phone's charging, but you know what I'm saying, I'm here. So let's do it. Let's get it. Get back to work. I know it don't look impressive on this side, but it's good. I mean, it's the equipment that I use to make everything I make. So, holla at your boy.